Well, hello everyone. Today we're going to be playing a new game to me, but it's out very recently, called Myth of Empires. Now, I wasn't going to play this game. A lot of people have been recommending it to me, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try it out. When I first got on, felt a little clunky, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure. But the more I got into the game, I'm hooked. This game is pretty awesome. It's a little bit of everything. I mean, it's a little bit of survival. It's a little bit of MMO. You could do a PvE server. You can get on a PvP server. You could be on a PvE server and go to a PvP server and loot and then come back to your PvE server. It is just pretty awesome. I'm more of a PvE player. I don't like to play PvP. But in this game, you have all kinds of things to choose from. Now, I am on a custom server. And let's see if I log on. See if we're on here right. Oh, gosh, I can't look. Oh, it did. Have a look, Leslie. I'm on, if you notice, I'm on the MamaDuck server in Eastern Continent. PvE. Connect. Password. For those who want to play with me, the password's going to be capital MAMA, capital DUCK, capital GAMING. MamaDuckGaming, all one word. Anyways, as I always say, this game is definitely interesting. You start out with nothing. You have to build yourself up. You can recruit. People to play with you. It's not necessarily you actually can play against the environment. There's going to be NPCs in the cities that you can go in and they'll attack you. You have to attack to take over the city. You can build your own city and town. There'll be bandits that you have to watch out for. You could actually capture a bandit and transform it into one of your recruits. There's all kinds of skill levels. There's you tame a horse, you can ride your horse can get killed during battle, your horse can get killed falling down a mountain, you can get killed falling down a mountain. The tutorial in here is awesome. I can't say any more for it. I mean, it just pretty much talks you all the way through. Like I said, the movement's a little clunky, at least when you're walking and stuff at first. It seems like you're slow and it's like a little delayed, but it could be my server too. But the walking movement seems a little clunky at first until you get used to it, I guess. But I don't seem to notice it as much anymore. But there is a lot that you can do in this game. And like I said, you can have your own city. You can have your own government type of a thing. Well, I don't know exactly if you can fix up the taxes and stuff like that, but you could have like your own little world, and then you could have somebody else on your server too who could have theirs, and you both can go attack these big cities with those NPCs in it and attack them and take over their city. And then, I mean, heck, why not play against the computer? But I'm telling you, they're pretty tough. If you haven't tell, I got myself to level 20, almost 20. Can't remember. I think I'm either like between 18 and 20. And I'm telling you, I was going to stream it. I was going to record it. I just couldn't stop playing. So I finally had to stop, and now I'm playing. So now I said I'm going to get on again and record so you guys can see how much it's on me. This is on Steam right now, and it's 10% off, and it's under $30. It's like $24.99 or $26.99 right now. Great time. Must be a fog rolling in. Just had an update today. That must be new. I don't remember the fog. But here's the 3 horses I've tamed so far. I haven't got very far on the house building. I'm thinking about fixing the server so that you could actually gather a little bit more materials than what it has you. Because it seems like if you're playing by yourself, it takes forever to gather materials. But if you're not in an area where there's a lot of trees and stuff, you are going to be traveling a long distance if you have a horse. And you almost cannot get a horse until you're almost level 15. You might be able to get a little bit earlier, but you have to get the skills in order to capture a horse. Then you have like a little side quest, like a side game in order to keep it. As you can see, I have to have a flag up. The flag keeps your building from deteriorating. Put another one over here because I'm going to put a stable up because I can revive my horse if I have a stable. If I don't have a stable, my horse is permanently dead. I was looking on one of the things, and I believe there is a potion or something. Basic course upgrade, drag to I thought I seen on there's some kind of a health potion you can give your horse to level quicker. Drag it to another item to polish it. I don't even know what this is. Basic essence of brain. Drag it onto another item to polish it. This item can be used to polish level 10 through 25 tools. Increase its level by 6. Your acquired skill level will also rise as your character levels up. Polishing an item will override the effect. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that, but I guess we'll sure find out. I am hoping I am feeding these horses right. I'm putting it in their bar, but I don't see that they're eating anything, so that's kind of making me a little nervous. He's got 3. What's she got? She has 7. Well, there we are. Because I think she had 9 before. Maybe it was this one I gave 9. No, 2. I need to put the same amount in each one of them so I know how much they have. But it's not the easiest thing to gather all these materials. And as you can see, I just started the building. I'm going to do an upper level. Basically put the bed and all that stuff upstairs and keep most of my crafting equipment down here. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do this yet though. I think I'm going to do a straight upstairs. I was going to do a curve, have it go this way, but nah, I don't think so. You haven't noticed I love building part of this. Of course there's your skill bases too. Your skill bases are here. This is where your talents come in. Like you can go from the first one. If you want to do a one-handed weapon, shield, two-handed, polearm, heavy armor. I went light armor, riding, and the bow so far because I use to me the bow is the easiest one. Then of course you want mining and lumbering and hunt. I definitely want to build up my hunt squads. I don't want those. No. Let's see what hunting has. Yeah, I can't get anything yet, I don't think. No. And then there is crafting, your siege, your building, your armor, and your medicine. Drill, recruit, tame, and I did build my taming up to 2 because it seems like I want to tame. I like to tame. So that is a fun thing. This is your inventory, which is also I. Then there's crafting recipes. I'm not cultivating yet, so I don't need to build that. But I do need construction, which would be the architecture's bench and the fishing, and the smelting and casting, the cooking bench, the making salt. Need to start on all of those, but right now I'm still working on the weaving. Then I'll do, I think I did the soldier attire already, but I'd like to get the better weapons and all that stuff. Then there's, of course, there's your building. This is how far I am in building so far, but you've got all this stuff where you can go into your clay foundations, your clay support structures, your stove, your storage, your clay ladder, city defenses, masonry supports, metal, even go into the metal. Weapons. Right now I'm on the, just got the simple things. I do have a pole arm, a shield, and stuff like that, but I haven't used the pole arm. I just used the, so far I've only had to use the bow, because I've just been hunting. I haven't really attacked anything yet. Then there is your armor. I'm on the wooden protective gear. You start out with the coarse wooden armor, and they'll talk you through how to do it. And then you go to the wooden protective gear. And after that, there is your, why do I want to have trapping? Oh, that must have trapped an animal. You have your taming horses, basic saddle, and racing. And this is the one I was looking at. It says basic mount experience pill. You make from bark, wood ash, and wildflower. But I didn't see that in my crafting, so it must be in a, like the medicine crafting or something like that. Food and medicine, maybe. Fill the belly. Excuse me. I've got such a cough lately. Let's see here. Then you have your guild. I did make a guild. My name in the game is Catherine. We are the Dragonflies. And let's see, what else? You get to construct your flag and all that stuff, but you can add stuff to it, but the better you get. It has a list of all your quests. It gives you quests, and basically that's your quest or your level up quest. It basically teaches you how to do things, and that when you get that quest done, you kind of like level up, but you're also learning how to use your skills and stuff like that. I haven't got into these yet. This tells me about my mounts, what's in their inventory. From what I understand, you can breed these horses, and you can set them up so they can breed randomly with anything, like any of the other horses out there, or only the horses that you have in that you own. Somebody said you can also capture rabbits and breed rabbits, raise them, which I'm thinking you'd be raising them for food. This I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't got into any of this. Guess we'll figure that out when we go on through. I think that goes the more you get higher up in the game. Achievements. Haven't done anything there because we're still early in the game. Yeah, I've got the self-sufficiency and the fairy plantation. I am still just a, what do you call, I'm not even a farmer. I'm just a regular person. We're not like a landowner. What is this? Tower and skills. Survival. Leveling up. Tame. Well, this is how far I am on taming post tamer 1. 2. What is, you have, I'll tame 5 horses, tame 15 horses. Well, I've tamed 3, so I haven't even got that far. Crafting, guild, talent and skills. Like I said, I haven't got into that too much. I don't even know what this event is, and there's nothing in it. Nobility, this shows you where you're at. Commoner, that's what we are. A commoner so far. Then I guess as you build up your towns, you get to be different things. At least that's what I'm taking it for. Tells me, has a log. Of course you have mail and rankings. So let's get off and see why my horses are making noises out here. It's nighttime, nothing should be bothering them. I don't see anything here. I'm thinking I might need to make a stable. Maybe it was this horse over here. Let's see what level he is. 13, we're not bothered with that. My lowest level is a 16. And I think the other two are level 24s. Yeah, they're both 24s. The two females are 24, and my male is a level 16. He's got some wild eyes. Both of them, they all have wild looking eyes. I never noticed that. Pretty horses, but they've got some wild looking eyes. Wonder if they all do. Anyways, I need to make it some rubble. So, one thing you will know that this game was actually made in China. So, the translation is still a little rusty, but this is also early access. So, the clunkiness I expect to disappear more, and the translation's like a little bit off, like you're wondering what they mean, then you figure it out. Like, I forget what they called the hot bar, they called it something else, and they're like, okay, but I knew what they meant. So you can pretty much, I mean, they call things a few different things than what we do, but all in all, it's pretty easy to understand. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of this. Now, somebody told me to hit B, you can continuously hit. Other than that, you have to keep hitting. So we are going to try to hit B. Yes, it works. Then you just hold down your thing. Because otherwise you have to keep on hitting your mouse button to hit it. But if you hit B first, or start it and then hit B, and then it just keeps on, you just hold the B button down. I mean, you just hold the mouse button down. But on this, I'll show you on your right, I'm adding stone. I should be adding rubble, because that's what I need is rubble. Yes, I got 5 rubble, 8 rubble. Now, one thing you have to be careful here is something that goes in a pack, for instance, a fox or pigs, they go in groups, or like 4. If you attack one, the others that are around you are going to come and attack you. So, gathering is pretty easy. You just hit your E button, but you can also pull out your sickle and, oh, I put the wrong thing out. Pull my bow out. And it does pretty much the same thing. The only thing you have to worry about your sickle is these pigs lay down. And they look like rocks sometimes. And if you're not careful, you're going to hit that pig. And the whole herd, you're going to be attacked by 3 or 4 of them. And believe me, that's not fun, because that was my first death and my only death. So don't make the same mistakes. But again, if anybody wants to join me, please do. The server's pretty much going to be up at least pretty much all this week, and to see how many people play. I know I will definitely be playing off and on. I might do a live stream if I can get other people to play, but I'm not sure how. My kids are home this week, so having a quiet room is not the ideal situation right. It would be the ideal situation right now, but it isn't going to happen in my house. Had to put a sign outside my door to please text me. I don't even think I have my phone on me. So better look. Sorry about that. And not to bother me while I'm streaming, because those two will get in a fight quicker than you can say Jehoshaphat. And I'm telling you, next thing I'll know, we'll have a blown out war right in my room here while I'm streaming. So, we are not streaming. We are going to try to, where I can edit that stuff out when it happens. So if you see a big break in the video, that's most likely why. I mean, the kids are only 11 and 9, and one's a boy and one's a girl, and of course, they're constantly feuding, getting into. A girl likes to tease tease my son. My son likes to pick on my daughter. So, yeah, typical sibling rivalry, I guess. Okay, this is clay. This is an item we're going to need to build any of the benches that we need. Let alone if you want to do a clay foundation. And I haven't even seen a clay building yet, so. Well, this way. Yes. Perfect. You do get to create your person. And, doesn't have a huge creator. It's not bad. When I'm down by the water, I will use the sickle more for because I can see what's there. So you do run out of stamina. How these games just come out of nowhere. I mean, people were telling me this game is awesome, you gotta try it. I'm thinking, oh no, I've never even heard of it, but it's pretty darn cool. So I thought, oh, okay, I'll try it. What can it hurt, right? And I'll tell you, I'm sure glad I did. Okay, why can I not? Shoot, I'm forgetting. It's not inventory. Why am I not removing that sickle? What am I missing? Got everything. So what? There it is. Just took a while. Yeah, when it's red, if you just click on the button, it will repair it if you have stuff in on your person. Your inventory. It took me a while to figure that part out. It didn't really explain that, or I kind of went through it one or the other. And swim in this game. You can also go under the water, which I thought was pretty cool. So it does have swimming. I'm gonna tell you, it takes a lot of this stuff because you can make a lot of rope. Almost everything that you make is used with rope. I got more 27. This must not have been done. which actually is grasshoppers. Yeah, to cook them. So in that respect, it kind of starts off kind of like art. Those who played art already know. Heavy. So drop off some materials before I, which is another thing like art. Not once you get so heavy, you just stop moving. I think there's some bandits over there somewhere. Let's see if I can just build something here. Oh shoot, look at that. I was trying to fix them and I made more. Well, that's good to know. So when you click on that to fix them, you are making more. I don't know if you heard the ambulance going by, but that always makes me nervous because you usually don't hear them in this area. To make this thing, the Taylor bench, the chimney, coarse hide, which I do have, I thought. Oh, I need 11, so that means I gotta go hunting. But I have 30 clay. How do I have 30 clay? Oh yeah, right here. Okay. Let's go see if I can make the cloth. Oh no, I need some flax to make cloth, and I haven't found flax yet, so that most likely isn't going to happen. Let's see here. Can't make that yet. Put that in there. Sand. Don't know what that's for yet. Rubble. Food here. Arrows. Why on earth am fine before I started streaming, and then I started coughing. Switch these, take those out. Show you how to make those. You can trigger this to turn it on or turn it off, but you have to click on this to make it. That's your skewered locust. That's what it's called. Watch it. Daytime now. I guess we need to go hunting. Turn these off. No, I'm just going to turn them off. I'll cook them later. Got enough food on me. Let's see what my inventory. Oh, I'm half full. So let's eat. You put the food in your bar and then you just press it. The number to eat. That got me 71%. Let's do some grasshoppers. Or locusts or whatever you want to call them. Not quite as much. Okay. And I believe I'm going to have to pause because I can hear one of my kids upstairs. Maybe not. Okay, let's take one of the horses. You got armor on. Let's take you. to try to gather my materials away from my home so that I don't mess up the territory there. But you guys come on, there's all this land here available, plus the whole map. You don't even have to come on and go in my area. Now here's your deer.
Yay!
You can fight and shoot from your.
Ja!
There's the level 3. Perfect.
Yay!
Weapon and arrows, yes. You are not going to shoot them on the first try, and they kind of sense that you're. And I am not the best shot, but by the time I get done with this game, I plan to be fairly good.
Yay!
Wait for her to slow down.
Ja!
Ah, she's going to the woods.
Yay!
I can see his antlers there. So hopefully I'll get it.
Yay! Ja! Yay! Ja!
It was level 3. Let's get out. Source how they
Yay! Ja! Yay! Ja! Yay!
my level 3 coming out. Yes, it is. Oh, she's right. Of course, if you're not in range, right? That one over his head. And I'm out of arrows. No. How many arrows? Yes. Oh, not too many. Well, that's better than none. Shoot. I hate when it gets to, if I wait too long, it goes into wide range, and I'm not going to get him. Settle down. Where is he?
Ja! Yay! Ja! Yay!
That's not him. Is that him there? Find out. Yeah, not too much. Well, they fixed this range because last time they couldn't do that. Okay, what do I need to get more arrows? Oh, I'm missing rubber.
Ja!
Oh, wonderful, wonderful rubber. That's the hardest thing to get is rubber.
Yay!
What I did when I started, because I was in an area that didn't have a whole lot of trees, I had to come back more. I wanted the area that I was at. I went and found a place with a lot of trees and got as much as I could on me. And when I was heavy, I went ahead and figured out how many bases I needed, how much I needed to make what I needed, and went ahead and made those. That way I could still stay and build more. So when I had enough to do my floors and my basic walls, at least the first time around, then I took them back and built them before I went back out. And then I was able to, by that time I was able to go ahead and get my horse, and which is nice because your horse does have an inventory of stuff to carry. So he can carry some of your stuff, which is nice. Carrying sand. But he can only be so heavy too. So sometimes you could put one of your horses to follow you and do it that way. Let's see, can I make more arrows now? Craft more. make 26. Sounds good.
Ja!
Let's go see if we can find these deals.
Yay! Ja!
I haven't had to leave this island after I got on it. I had the horses I wanted, but if I want to get higher level horses
Yay!
and stuff, I am going to have to eventually leave. And of course, when I go to get iron and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to have to, yeah, I waited too long. Too low? Still too low? And that just went over it. Okay, I just started the herd rush. That's a level 5. Chin the butt. He's a level 6. Yeah, I kind of want the level 3s.
Ja!
See what you guys are. 5 spots.
Yay!
Level 3s are so much easier to kill. 4s. That's a 5. At least to start out with. Because it takes forever. Unless I get some
Ja!
bow and arrows. Ooh, those are level
Yay!
5. Those are even higher.
Ja!
Where's the level 3?
Yay!
Okay, I lost my level 3. Because I've hit him several times. There he is. Come on, you should be dying soon. Calm down. It's an 8. 3's right there. Oh, that should have got him. That was just.
Ja!
Sorry about that. Got one. And I forgot to put it back on.
Yay!
Well, this is the part I don't like. I think it takes forever to do this, to skin them. I like the way Icarus does it so much better.
Here! Yeah!
was? He's not moving though. Ah, down he went. 140. Yay. Well, that was a lot easier for some reason. Word of advice, don't shoot anywhere near your horse. Because you might hit him. I haven't done it yet, but always worries me that I will. There he goes. 2 hits. Now I like that. Usually the boar and the fox won't bother you as long as you don't hit them with your arrows. I got 2 more arrows. So let's see. I don't think I'm going to get it with 2 arrows. Maybe this level 3. If I hit it 2, which I did. So let's try it. Horrible. Pretty boys, but you're only level 13. I mean, how clunky he walks. You are pretty, but you're not high. I'm not hitting you down beside those boars. At nighttime, you're going to sleep. It's hard to catch you. Level 8. That's a possibility. Okay, now you're all going to get it all mixed up, so I don't know which a longer draw on the bow. You can hold it. Three and an 8. I don't want the 8. I want the 3. Of course, get out of the way. I don't know which one's the 8, which one's the 3. Will it let go if I don't do it? Yes. Let's go a little
Ja!
closer.
Yeah!
Oh, not arrows again. I need to just get some arrows. Come on, let's just go get some. Let's just go get some rubble.
Ja!
Let's go with a 4 rock. Bigger rock.
Yeah! 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 Hoi! Hoi! Hoi!
That's copper. How did I get copper? This one was copper. Oh no, this one's with bad copper. I was gonna say that's just rubble. I still have to edit my videos on Icarus. My last couple of videos for Icarus were pretty fun. Of course, it was the Icarus beta. It does come out to December the 3rd. I did find the date out for that. Yeah, right after I was off stream recording some more video, I kill 4 wolves. And then the 5th one shows up, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking, oh, can't believe I did that. And I was like, going off, and next thing I know, a freaking big bear attacked me. Oh, like, okay, I was done for. And then I tried to leave and come back, and that bear got me again. Hadn't died all through the episodes, and that last one I died like 3 times right in a row. So I'll be putting that on pretty soon. I just gotta finish editing it. I gotta edit with my kids because they kept on coming in, barging in on me in those times. Arguing, so and so was doing something, or somebody wanted something. And then I had to stop and go get them and fix supper. So I said MamaGamer, or MamaDuckGaming. I meant MamaDuck because I am definitely a single mom trying to support her family, and I have to spend time to fix suppers and to do all the good stuff. And my son is type 1 diabetic, so I have to make sure he gets all his insulin, his shots, and his Dexcom is working correctly, which I've been having issues with lately. It seems like it's never reading the right reading or doing the right reading, and it's going out 2 days before it's supposed to. Dexcom's been really good though. They've been replacing his sensors and stuff when they go bad. But there's nothing more irritating in that when their sensors go bad and they're not reading right, and they're in school and you don't know how it's going in school, and of course nobody knows if they're bad when the sensor's not working correctly. So it's very frustrating. It's better than not having one at all. So, and I don't know if anybody's got teenage boys at home, or are a teenage boy at home, or a preteen, but my 11-year-old can eat like no tomorrow. And unfortunately, he has to, when he has his insulin, he has to wait 2 hours before he could have more, so he needs to come in for those 2 hours, because every time he eats, he has to have insulin. And that is not fun with an 11-year-old who likes to sneak food. I don't say he likes to sneak food. He's always hungry, so he always is trying to eat something. Is that doing 2? Let's try it again. No? Let's see if we can craft it. So it should. Oh, it's making rope first, and then it's going to make 2. Is there a way? Good, there's a way to cut that. Okay. So I just want 1. So I'll hit that. I get 1. Nope. How about just... Did I put it in queue at all? I thought I just had to hit the button, and if it was green, it would repair it. But it's not repairing it. It's making so I think if I take this one out, yeah, it disappears. The rubble out. There it is. Oh, I didn't even know what I hit. Oh, there's my horse. How pretty that is. And you can get to some those places too, or start off in them. It's pretty cool. There's the mountain areas, there's the plain areas, and then there's the jungle. So, pretty cool. Inventory. Let's see. I only got one bone out of all of that. Only one bone. It's gonna take forever to make arrows. How do you make bone arrows? Where are they at? Those are right here. These are stone. Where do I do them? Oh, I have to do them on the crafting thing, and I don't have a crafting bench yet. I have to have the weapons bench right here, which I need clay, and I got everything else for it. Let's go put back and make the weapon bench. Come on, Patches, let's go.
Ja!
Anyone of you have suggestions for names for my horses? Go ahead. I'd be more than happy to hear them. Patches is the only one that actually has the name that I thought out. It's funny because I thought he looked like a patch, like he was in Patches. But the other two, very pretty horses. I just kind of like came up with the name at the spur of the moment, which I can change. And actually, I may, if you want, use a subscriber. Subscribe to my channel. I'll give one of my horses your name. And if you subscribe to my channel, why don't you just go ahead and come and join me on the game? I'm more than happy to see you here. Like I said, there's plenty of room, whether it be in the forest, the plains, or wherever you want to. You just want to be off by yourself, you're free to do it on this one. As of now, I've only got a small server for 16
Yay!
people. But the more my following gets up,
Ja!
if it gets up, I can always make that server bigger. So we can have up to, well, depends on how many I have.
Yay!
Play. There's plenty in there. And I hope they have bigger storage chests here later on. Let's get this clay out. Okay. Now I should be able to I don't know. Why did I get into that? I don't think I need to get any recipes. I just need to do a recipe. I need to do the weapon bench, probably the best one to get. How about, I don't know if I have enough for the tailor bench when we get done. Let's see what I need. Coarse hide, I'm not going to have enough coarse hide. Oh, I might have some. Actually, I have some. Do I have any coarse hide? Ooh, only 2. That's still not enough. I'm not going to have enough coarse hide. Oh, but that's alright. Didn't take long to get that. 30 pieces. 30 more pieces. I think that's what it took. 30. This anymore. It's too small. I still don't know what that's for, but I'm sure we'll find out. These 2 picks. I'm sure there'll be a time you'll need them, or one of you guys come on and you need one. Got some already made. Let's cook these up. Grasshoppers or column. It doesn't matter if you turn it on or not. If you don't do that slide bar or turn it on from here, it's not going to cook. I don't even know. Wow, I don't understand why they have trigger. unless you just need heat or something. Where should I put the weapons bench? Or put it underneath the stairs. Underneath the stairs. Or here. 8. Nah. Here, the other one here. Now let's see. What do I? Oh, it has a bow and arrow. Bow, but where's the bow and arrow? Straw rope bow, of course, 9 branches. Don't have anything? Don't have 9 bow. Oh, it must have to be in here. Let's split that. Let's put half of that in there. See that? Yes. And we'll put the 11 in here. Okay. See, do I have fun in this chest here? One thing I do not like is you cannot pick stuff up in this and just drop it someplace else. You have to destroy it, but you get some of the materials back, but not all, and then remake it. And that is a pain. I don't like that part. Straw rope. Make some straw rope. flowers. Okay, so I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I might make another video, I don't know. Might separate this into two, but I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Things are starting to get a little rowdy. I want to see what's going on. Alright guys, thank you for coming, and again, thank you for watching, And if anybody wants to subscribe, please subscribe. We'd be very appreciative. And like the video. And of course, if you want to join my server, it's MamaDuck. And the password is MamaDuckGaming. Pretty simple. And of course, it should take you right to pick whichever area you want. I'm in the Southern Plains. You're welcome to pick wherever you want to go on the server. And bring your friends. Thank you for watching. And have a great day.